King Charles is eager to teach his grandchildren, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, some specific lessons as they grow up, so they do not repeat the same mistakes he made, a royal expert has claimed. His Majesty is the proud grandfather to 5 adorable tots, the Prince and Princess of Wales's children, Prince George, 9, Princess Charlotte, 8, Prince Louis, 5, and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's kids, Archie, 4, and 2-year-old Lilibet Diana. King Charles spent his whole life knowing he would someday take the throne and finally became monarch in September 2022, following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth. Having had his royal duty laid out for him since he was born, King Charles is said to be keen to make sure his grandkids don't feel the same pressures and make the same mistakes as he did. With Prince George second in the line of succession, with Princess Charlotte in 3rd place and Louis in 4th, His Majesty the King wants the young Wales trio, who live at Windsor's Adelaide Cottage, to have a normal upbringing. King Charles III wants his grandchildren to have more freedom in relationships than he was afforded as a young man, according to a royal expert. Now 74, the King has had plenty of time to reflect on what's important in life, and it looks like he's determined to pass this wisdom on to his beloved grandkids. A historian says that includes imparting lessons about matters of the heart to Prince William and Princess Catherine's children. Royal expert Professor Chandrika Kaul explained, "I think King Charles is very keen that his grandchildren don't make the mistakes that I think he feels he made, particularly when it came to matters of the heart." Professor Kaul added that Charles hopes that his grandchildren can grow up to feel in touch with their emotions, enjoying a childhood that is as close to normality as possible. "What I think he wants to do is try and help these young grandchildren grow up in as normal a way as possible and create more fully rounded human beings who are unafraid of their emotions and who are able to have the confidence to marry whom they want," the British historian added. "And to have a happy, successful, and fulfilled personal life." History repeating itself isn't something King Charles wants to happen, royal historian Chandrika Kaul said in the UK Channel 5 documentary, The Fab Five, The King's Grandchildren. Charles and Camilla met decades before they tied the knot in 2005, and embarked on an affair while they were both still married. King Charles met and fell in love with the then Camilla Shand in the 1970s. The two went on to marry different people, Princess Diana and Andrew Parker Bowles, respectively. Just weeks before her wedding, Princess Diana is said to have found a parcel in the office of one of Charles' employees, and opened it to discover a bracelet. According to royal biographer Andrew Morton, it was engraved with the letters G and F, which stood for Gladys and Fred, the nicknames Charles and Camilla used for each other. Besides, George, Louis, and Charlotte may also get some advice from their late grandmother by way of their dad as well as their grandfather. As a boy, William received guidance on love from Diana after King Charles publicly confessed to being unfaithful. As Diana revealed in her 1995 BBC Panorama interview, she told William, "If you find someone you love in life, you must hang on to it and look after it, and if you were lucky enough to find someone who loved you, then one must protect it."